Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I'm up to date with this layout. It's actually a grab 5 layout for a challenge in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I was just showing you the grab 5 supplies. So I had to use black cardstock, clouds, markers, tags, and sequins. So I am using these super cute photos of my partner and my son, and Link was only a few weeks old in this photo, maybe 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old, and he was having a little nap on his dad, and he's pulling some funny faces, and he's so cute. I also used a die set from Stampin' Up. I don't remember what it's called, and it's not actually available anymore, so probably not that helpful to tell you what it's called anyway, but it came with a stamp set called Sunshine and Rainbows, so I assume it's something similar. And it's got like a cloud border, so I cut out off camera 3 sort of cloud borders, 4 different cloud borders in 3 different pattern paper styles, and so I'm sticking those down now, and I just layered them. So I stuck the bottom 2 down flat, and then I popped up the next 2 to create a bit of a 3-dimensional look. And my idea was to tuck my photos kind of into the clouds a little bit, and then I also die cut quite a few clouds rather than cloud borders, individual clouds, also from dies that came in the same die set. So they've got sort of big clouds, and then they've got those like half cloud looks. You'll understand what I mean when I start putting the clouds on the page. And I am using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Boys Rule collection. You will have seen me use this collection on quite a few layouts because I have it, and I was saving it because I knew we were having a boy, and I was saving it for my 2019 album, and so I've already made quite a few layouts with it, and I've still got plenty that I'll be able to make at least a few more layouts, which is great. So you can see me here, I'm sticking down my clouds. I've stuck the bottom 2, as I was saying, flat, and now I am going to pop up the next 2. So I pop up this blue one, the blue sort of swirly paper, onto one set of dimensionals, and then the dark blue one I pop up onto. So yeah, that is what I'm doing here. Probably could have edited this part out, but that's okay. It's not a super long video because I kind of had an idea in my head about how I wanted it all to come together. It didn't take me very long, which is awesome. I love those kind of layouts. Now, I'm just about to warn you because I think my baby is about to start crying. I thought he might have gone back to sleep, but I don't think so. So I'm probably going to have to stop this voiceover and come back to it in a minute, either with my baby or, in another few hours once he's gone back for his second nap. It's that, like, my baby does that awkward thing of he's really tired and he really wants to nap, and he does nap, but only for about 45 minutes at a time. And the poor thing, he's so tired. But it's very difficult. He sleeps well at night. He's not sleeping through the night or anything, but he does sleep good big chunks at night, which is awesome. But just his daytime naps are not quite long enough for me to get any good scrapbooking time. Priorities, right? So anyway, I've talked through the sticking down of the clouds at least. So I've done 2 lots of dimensionals on the navy blue paper that I'm putting down lastly, and that's it. Now I'm going to back my photos on the black cardstock, and that's actually the only time I use black cardstock on this layout, but it doesn't matter because I only had to use it, and use it I did. I think I said this was for a challenge in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club May scrapbook party online crop weekend. Christina from over there hosts scrapbooking online crops every month, and it's so much fun. And so I know you're probably not seeing this video until July because that's how organised I am. But I did make this in May. In fact, today is the 20th of May, so quite some time ago I did make this in terms of when you're watching it. But it's still super cute layout, and I'm really happy with how it all came together in the end. So you can see there I've sort of tucked my photos. I really should have not stuck them down until I'd worked out where I wanted my photos to go, because I do have to pull up the dimensionals a little bit, but that's okay. We get there in the end. So I'm sticking this photo that I'm working on now flat down onto the page, and then I will pop up the second photo just on a couple of dimensionals on the top of the photo, and then it will nestle in underneath the navy blue. So this one's going underneath the kind of swirly blue, and then the photo on the right is going underneath the navy blue. So I make a bit of a boo-boo here, which you will soon see. I put the dimensionals on the wrong end, and I'm like, wait, that's not going to work. And then I'm like, oh, got to move them. So thankfully they do pull up okay. I mean, I ripped a bit of the paper, but it doesn't matter because it's the back. And I also make another boo-boo, which you'll find out very soon. Oh, well, actually, no, I think you don't find out until after I've put the clouds on. Oh, no, now you find out. So I wanted to layer these tags behind my photos, and I completely forgot. So thankfully, I'm not someone who sticks down my photos with more than like a bit of tape on the top and the bottom, or a couple of dimensionals on the top or the bottom. So I was able to still slide my tags in under there. So the one on the right hand side, I sort of put my tag on the right lengthway so you can see it sort of poking out all along one side, and then the tag on the left, I end up trimming it because I couldn't quite slip it in where I wanted it to go, and then I nest it on the left hand side of the photo. And actually I used a die to cut out the top of the tag shape. It is a Stampin' Up die, and I can't remember which one it's from, so I'm sorry about that. I actually think it's a Christmas set, to be honest. I really do. I think it's an old Christmas set. Again, it's no longer available. Most of my Stampin' Up stuff is retired, but yeah, I thought it was cute. I could have just cut normal tags. I didn't have any actual tags on hand, so I wanted to make my own for this challenge. But I just thought that this little topper was cute. It's got a little love heart as a little hole. It's super cute. I don't put any twine in it or anything. I just leave them naked, which I know shocks some people, but I do. So you can see me here just placing out my clouds in the sky. And you can see what I mean about the like full clouds and then the sort of little half clouds. They were two separate dies, and I just cut out a whole heap from the boys rule paper, just the same paper that I used down the bottom. And I just used the lime green just for a couple of pops of lime green. This is a very, very simple layout. I don't do any embellishing in terms of other ephemera or anything like that. Yes, and I almost forget the sequins. So I've stuck the clouds down. I figured you did not need to watch me stick the clouds down. So I have stuck the clouds down, and now I am working on my title. So I wanted to use these stickers. You will have seen me use quite a few of them already. Well, for two titles, two layouts, I think. And so I wanted the word sleepy because I thought that was cute. And then I just didn't want sleepy on my own. And I liked this idea of kind of following my title along the cloud line, which I don't normally do. I've kind of tried to keep them pretty straight, so it's a bit of an unusual layout for me. So I went with Hello Sleepy because the font was the same, and yeah, it worked, sort of. I wouldn't mind Hello Sleepy Dude or Hello Sleepy Boy, but they didn't have Dude or Boy in the same kind of lettering font, so I just let it go with Hello Sleepy. And then the same thicker set has heaps of tiny puffy silver stars, and so I just went a little bit nuts and literally put stars in each one of the cloud clusters up the top, because why not? I just thought stars was cute, and it was at this point, actually it wasn't at this point, I remembered afterwards that this is what I was going to do with the sequins. They were going to form the kind of the sparkle in the sky. And this is where I'm like, oh, damn it, I forgot that I was going to use sequins. But I really liked the stars and I didn't want to take them off. So instead, I just randomly stick a few sequins on down the bottom, kind of in the cloud, the long section of cardstock. So, look, you know, could it look better? Yes. Could I have used the sequins better? Probably. Did I? No. No, I didn't. I just dabbed glue around and stuck a few, not a lot. I think I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 little sequins, just scattered in that bottom cloud section. And that's how I got the sequins on the page. And then I still haven't used my marker, I know. I do cheat a bit from a grab 5, I suppose, perspective, but it is what it is. I had no other thoughts about using the marker. I was going to do some doodling, but when I really liked how the layout looked, I didn't want to. Initially, I thought I'd do like a doodly border, but I just thought that wouldn't really work for this layout, so I don't. I do not. I just... Yes, I don't. And then I think I add some tiny word stickers from the Boys Rule clear sticker sheet. And there was only a few that sort of worked. And I don't love them on here, I'll be honest. But they're down now and I wasn't going to pull them up. So we just go with it. So you can see I was sort of thinking about different ephemera pieces. So I'm pulling out some of them now and just having a look. And I thought about using this little thing that said superhero and then that camera. But in the end, I just decided that I didn't think it needed it. I didn't think it needed ephemera, which is very unusual for me. So there is literally no ephemera on this page. There is tags that I cut out from the pattern paper, the clouds I cut out from the pattern paper, and then the bottom, the cloud strips are all from the pattern paper. And then there's some tiny word stickers, some sequins, and some puffy stars. That's it. So really, I mean, how much simpler can you get? So this is me sticking the clear tiny word stickers onto the layout, and I put them in 3 places. So one says funny face, and this is sweet over on the right hand side, and this is and sweet are 2 separate stickers. And then the left hand side one say be yourself, lol, and fun. And then I put another couple down kind of underneath the right hand photo. You'll see here, right here. So I do funny, hey mister, and moments. So there wasn't too many left on this sticker sheet that kind of worked with this layout. There were quite a few that were like brothers and a few like that, which obviously are not going to work. And now I'm just adding some silver mist. Again, this is the acrylic paint mist that I use from Marabou. It's an art spray and it's silver acrylic paint based. And I thought that would go well with the silver thickers, and it does. I just don't go too overboard. I thought about adding the navy, which is my go-to Heidi Swap colour shine, but I actually thought that it would probably be a bit too overpowering, so I didn't. I just stuck with the subtle silver. And here's the marker. So I just do a tiny bit of journaling around the cloud. I'm thinking what I might do with the marker, and in the end I just add a tiny bit of journaling, and it says sleepy time with daddy. So I'm still thinking. Obviously it takes me a while to decide what I want to do. But that is in the end what I decided to do. And I follow the cloud line and I just write it under the left hand photo. So you can see me here. I just write sleepy time with daddy, and then I add the date near the right hand photo. And this photo was taken on the 16th of February. So my son was born on the 22nd of Jan. So do the math, however many weeks old that makes him. So there, finished. I will show you the close-ups. I hope you like this layout as much as I did, and we will see you in the next video. All right, bye guys.